This is part 3 message about Nolan Wells. I've been getting a little fussed out today because I had to stop doing what I was doing to put this message out, because when a spirit wants a message out, they can, I'm not going to say he was bothering me, but he was just presenting a lot and kept asking, was I going to say something? So here I am. First, he wants me to talk about I forget the mom's name. Ashley Cole. It's the mother of one of the children who is a judge. And she basically put out a statement talking about the mileage pump was what was broken on the boat. And if you go back to my previous messages, I tell you that Nolan was showing me a water heater thing, and it looked like a watering can, but also a water heater. But like I said, I'm not a handy person, so I didn't know what I was looking at, but I can tell from the energy he was showing me something that was wrong with the boat. So I wasn't sure if it was a heater thing. I just knew it was something that looked like a water heater or like a watering can. And in the message she put out on social media, she said the mileage pump is what broke. And I'm going to put it on the screen. If you look at that, it looks like a pump or water heater. So that's what he was saying went out on the boat. Number 2, he's saying that Katie, or I think that's got to be Katie that he's showing me. I don't know what Katie looks like. I'm just guessing because her name's been brought up a lot. But like I said, short, 5'4" to 5'6", female, brownish, blondish hair, smaller lips. I can't tell if her eyes, I think her eyes are brown. If they're not brown, they're brown green. Either way, she saw what happened on the boat. Something happened on the boat. He also drew attention and showed me that he was hit in the back of the head. Whether that was something that was a piece on the boat, like he got hit with something that was on the boat. And that might have been why he was showing me like a, what do you call that? A sail. But I know there wasn't a sail in a boat. But it just something that hit him, seemed to have hit him in the head, or he was struck in the head. But I don't know which one it is. I'm just feeling something to the head. He was also kept showing me him laying flat, face down on the water and halfway of the sand. So I don't know if, again, that's where they put his body, was halfway, like close to the shore in the sand, and if he was face up. Also tells me there was a lot of drinking and smoking and drugs at this thing, but he shows me that he was fine. He was coherent. He's also showing me that picture they did show of them at the pool party, and you can tell from that photo that he looked fine. He was standing up. He wasn't in any egregious or crazy position. Again, he was giving me a lot of channeling all this day, so I'm trying to remember everything. Again, he's showing me him with his angel wings. He is chilling. He's again showing me him paddling in the water, just sitting close to the water. So at this time, I'm guessing he's having a good time. I think he's either showing me him in blue, gray, or black colored shorts. I can't really tell what type of shorts they are. He was showing me that he felt like his hair looked like a palm tree. I know these are random. Something about a cat at this point, so I don't know if that's just pertaining to psychic vision. I'm going to pause for a second. He's telling me again, because I said that check the mom who has a daughter. One of the moms have a daughter. I know the mom, the judge, Ashley, she said she has 6 kids, so I'm sure she has a daughter. So she doesn't really want to be too involved with it, even though I'm feeling like she knows what's going on, but she's trying to protect her daughter more than the child that was actually involved, I'm guessing. I don't know. He said, you do know. 444 on the timer. May this message be protected. They all know. It was also grown men around. Everybody knows. The sheriff knows. And even Officer Tatum, the guy who was interviewing his friends, everybody knows what really happened. They're just not talking about it. Something about I'm seeing Katie on the dock at night, like around 8 p.m., 7:30 to 8 p.m., getting even like 7:45. Might have been if there's lights on the dock, like how there's street lights. There's like a light, overhead lights on the dock. I'm seeing the parents, the sheriff, and somebody who works with boats running on to the dock. Somebody has a unibrow. I don't know if that is Nolan who has a unibrow, or maybe like a slight unibrow. I don't know why he's showing me an Asian young girl. Also, he's telling his mom to watch for birds like hummingbirds, mostly exotic birds. Because I know earlier he told me watch out for, what do you call them? Cardinals, blue jays. Then he told me green birds. And then I said I'll also put in there yellow birds, because yellow and blue makes green, but he's showing me exotic looking birds. So he just told me a hummingbird. So if you see a hummingbird, that is the energy of your son. He's also reminded me again, energy from butterflies and big houses. I know that sounds crazy, but he said big houses. And he's putting his energy into things like that. So I don't know when this all settles that they're going to be compensated and the mom be able to get a new house. Also, I do want to say, because I went through this myself, when you look through sometimes the spirit of people, when it comes spiritually, it is their destiny to go through something like this, to either bring attention to something, to be more helpful on the other side to certain beings, to certain people. My father himself, it was actually in my destiny for my father to pass, and which also activated gifts like this, gifts of mediumship. So whatever's going down in that town, his death was supposed to bring awareness. His death is going to bring awareness to it. So his death will have purpose. A car. Nolan is showing me a car, so I don't know if he had a car. I don't know if it was like grayish blue, but I'm not sure if Nolan had a car or wanted a car. He's showing me a chicken, so I don't know if he's calling his friends chickens, or he's just reminding me again of birds. Birds. When I go on my walks, I see a lot of birds, so I don't know if he's also bringing that awareness to me, birds and flowers. And again, he's showing me ocean waves, like ocean waves crashing on top of his body and him being scared about it. I don't really, this message has been a lot. He did, like I said, give me a lot of stuff to talk about through last night and this morning. And I know he wanted me to write it down, but I remembered all the important parts. I just wasn't in a space to write it down. So you feel like he's a little annoyed with me because I didn't write down all those things, but it was a lot. So I'm just going to cut it off here. Again, he keeps saying something about Katie. I don't know what it is about Katie, but, I do feel as though she was there. She saw what happened. He's saying because Bart isn't going to say what happened. And neither is everybody else, because he showed me the other two friends. So I'm just gonna end this message here. Now he's showing me a red car, like a Corvette, glistening water, and a pig. Okay, I don't know. Bye. He also wants to say thank you so much because you guys are putting in the work to actually care and find out what happens to him. He knows that, young men of his color don't get a lot of attention or care on cases like this. So he is just so appreciative. He feels like he always knew he was special and that his life matters. And through this situation and you guys, talking about it is really showing how much he mattered as a person.